Yo, 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 love, peace, and hemp grease. Greetings, beloved, nobles and noblesses, gods and goddesses, kings and queens of the earth. Yeah, this is King Fuji, aka Rising Sun, and just chop it up a little bit with you. Now, me and Black North, we just released a song, I Don't Recall, on June 11th, 2024. It's talking about the situation we're in North America here. The status of acquiescence, or actually the result of acquiescence and sleepwalking. Unconscious conformity. That's the state of our people here. You know, I don't recall is a statement to wake up, because you have to realize that we're under military occupation that has lasted going on 500 years now. But the tables are turning. It's time to wake up, stand up. The message of the song basically goes into how crafty the invaders have been in controlling every aspect of life. The whole structure is designed to dumb you down and control every aspect of your life, and basically dominates you to the point of servitude. And our cultural tradition is typically of a warrior's culture, and so we don't bow down. We don't, it's in us, it's deep inside of us that something's wrong. But because of how everything is structured, if you're not wide awake and paying attention and studying to show yourself approved, you can easily be caught slipping by signing this and signing that, not understanding what you're signing, or coming into this world and have no idea that people are signing things on your behalf that's going to affect you for many years to come. So I don't recall is also a testimony to when I came into this world. I don't recall giving permission to be your subject. Obviously, I was a baby, so I couldn't make that consent anyway. But as a grown man, I most definitely do not consent. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I typically make music to spark inspiration, to wake you up. Like, some of my music, it's about fun and but I'd say only about 10-15% of my music has anything to do with the club or party. Like a good majority, the 80-20 rule, good 80% of my music is about uplifting you, inspiring you, putting a little flicker flame up under them cheeks so you can get on up out of your sleepy slumber. And like I said, just to inspire. So take a listen to the lyrics in the song. Like the chorus, I don't recall giving permission to snatch me out the car or harass me at the bar. You may look at it as, well, which bar is he talking about? Well, the bar I'm actually talking about is the British administration registry over in Britain. With all them, attorneys, And I might not have said the right thing, but it don't matter, because I'm outside of their jurisdiction. They're foreign to this land. This is our land. We are the indigenous Moorish Americans of North, South, Central America, Turtle Island. We are the indigenous people, but we've been duped and tricked out of our land, our birthright, through various things, through contracts, sharecropping, just securities, fraud, and treachery, piece by piece, sometimes by violence, sometimes by manipulation. But now, completely, the system, the way it's designed, it's like manipulation. They put you in this little box, And if you sign on the dotted line, you acknowledge that, yeah, we're going to put you in this box. You agree? You sign to that, you know, okay. All right, click. Hey, man, what you like me up for? Well, you signed it. You acquiesced. You said you understood, but you was signing. Did you read the terms and conditions? So, this is an issue right now, because right now, it's a very critical time. More and more people are waking up. The energy has shifted from the downward sine wave of energetic, and we're right here at the beginning of the rise. The end of the previous age is ushering into this new age. So the previous age had this trajectory energetically. Now this new age that we're just coming into is going this way. So the vibration is raising, the frequency is going up, and people's perception, whether they're dumb, deaf, blind, wide awake, adept, ascended masters, or whatever, no matter where you are, what level you're at, what frequency you're at right now, in this time and age, right now in 2024 and beyond, and moving forward, the vibration is going higher. The perception is getting broader. Those who couldn't understand before, all of a sudden it makes sense now. That's the time we're living in. So that's why I say in my last verse of the song, feathers and feathers, all clans united. You know, whatever your family name is, we all of a bloodline that is connected all across the earth, the entire planet. We are one. We are one family. And the indigenous people all over the world are my complexion and darker. The indigenous people. This particular system has systematically, globally used the same colonization method for all the lands across the world. And what do you see now? All across the land, all across the world, the indigenous people are standing up like, we think it's time for you to go. We're going to govern our own affairs now. We woke now. Thank you. So, I don't recall is another flame. Actually, it's a flame starter. One of them starter logs that you lighted. It stay burning for about 25 minutes, so you can throw some stuff on to get your fire going. Yeah, I don't recall. That's that, that everlast. The everlast log. Consider the everlast log for your campfire of understanding. It's time to sit around the campfire, congregate, come together. Because together is how we're going to rise together. Now, everybody going to rise at their different levels and whatnot, because everybody learns different. Everybody thinks different. There's at least 4 different personality types. So I'm not talking about everybody being on the same page at the same time, because that's delusional. We're diverse. We're unique. That's what makes life so beautiful. That's what makes the human family worth loving, because everybody has a story to share. Everybody has a gift to contribute. Everybody has a very unique perspective. The way they see the world that nobody else sees, because we all live in here. You know why we live in here? Because we are the God force, expressing in a physical manifestation of this earthly temple or spaceship. So anybody you see that has a real narcissistic tendency, they've simply mistaken the driver for the steering wheel. You see, the ego is actually the steering wheel of this Merkaba, this vessel, this temple, this earthly vehicle. The ego is the steering wheel. The soul is the pilot. You are the pilot. You are the captain of your vessel. And it's time to manage your vessel. So it's not just the song. I mean, the ride though, it's smooth. Like you can, the bass something. I was like, hey, I know you saved that the voicemail I sent you, Gino. He was mixing it for Gino Blakk, Power Blast Worldwide. Shout out to Power Blast Worldwide. I appreciate you. I was saying, man, in the mix, it's like somehow the bass, when somebody went out to lunch or something, I'm like, hey, man, I'm gonna need you to round that bass. I need to round them cheeks out on that bass, man. I need that bumping again. You understand? Well, they know scrawny tracks out here, bro. But yeah, rides well. But the message of sound, I don't recall giving permission to snatch me out the car or harass me at the bar, vaccinate my child. Nah, you cannot. So, I hope y'all got a little bit for the insight. I ain't been doing this recently or often at all, just going in, having a conversation. I'm not really into going lives because it's like, I'm not really trying to get into no debates and all that stuff. I'd rather just speak what's on my mind and share what I got to share. And let y'all take it from there. But we do have more music coming. Not just myself, but Black North, Power Blast Worldwide, Truth Music Progeny, Street Coast Music. I mean, the camp is actually, we're working on some things. We got a lot of artists. It's all Midwest artists too, for the most part. Ohio, Minnesota. Got some Florida artists too, but yeah, I don't recall. It's that Everlast Laws, man. Like that man on fire. Brothers and sisters, let me hear it in the streets, bump it. Like meditate to it. You know what I'm saying? Roll up you some Kush, some Tiva Indica, some Hybrid, and go ahead and marinate on that. But yeah, just want to let you know, I appreciate all the listeners in the world tuning in. I'm talking about fans from Cincinnati, D.C., New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, California. You know what I'm saying? All the other countries internationally that are tuned in and playing the music. King Fuji, a.k.a. Rising Sun. Back when I was with the Storm Children. You know what I'm saying? With Red Cloud and Mephisto. You know what I'm saying? With G Fresh, B-Boys Underground. You know what I'm saying? Rocking the Scribble Jam, the original Scribble Jam. Yeah, we was the original headliners at the Scribble Jam, man. Like, we've been putting in work. I've been putting in work, doing music for years. I'm actually getting to the point now where I'm on a trajectory that's more focused on the music and the martial arts. I'm going to be teaching some Tai Chi real soon. I'm putting together a Tai Chi program. I've developed a system from both of my instructors. Shout out to Sifu Steven Nixon of the Yachi Tai Chi system. Shout out to Grandmaster Woodrow Fairbanks of the Wu Sing martial arts system. So I've created a system combining what I've learned from Sifu Nixon and Grandmaster Fairbanks. And I've created my own system, and I'm going to be starting the program. I'm going to be releasing some videos, and then I'm going to set up a program where I'm going to be going live. And so you can join me live, and if you missed the live, then you can watch the replay. But I'll be breaking down different Tai Chi concepts and energy and the techniques and whatnot. This is a 4-moon cycle. So it's a 4-moon cycle system. So you complete the system in 4 moons. Excuse me. You complete the system in 4 moons. And so you'll actually be able to go through this system 3 times a year. So you'll be able to go through the cycle of this entire system 3 times per year. So in 3 years, you've been through it 9 times. So it's a mathematical reason I did the 4 moon system, 4 moon cycles, and each of the moon cycles has 3 techniques specifically for that moon cycle, and one of the 4 pillars. There's 4 pillars. So each month is going to be focused on one of the 4 pillars, the 3 techniques, and then there's also the foundation, which is done every day, no matter what. So the foundation is the same for all 4 months, but the 3 techniques changes and the pillar changes for those 4 seasons. So just a heads up, the Crimson Owl 4 moon system is coming from yours truly, King Fuji, aka Rising Sun. More music coming from Street Coast Music, Ludwig, Power Blast, Truth Music Prodigy. Make sure y'all check out B-Boys Underground. It's back and revamped. They got the podcast, they got the video cast. You know, I'll be on there pretty soon. So yeah, I know I got a little long-winded, but I appreciate all the fans over the years. You know, everywhere I bless the mic, I get new fans. I appreciate the love. It's good to be appreciated, and the reason I make the kind of music I make is because I want to be able to inspire people that I've never seen before, never met before in my life. I get up on stage, they have no idea who is this guy, and I get on the mic and I do my thing, and I get new fans. I get people saying, "Hey man, I love what you're saying, man. It's, you know, it's heartfelt, like you're talking about some real shit, etc." And I mean, from OGs to, you know, people raised out in the privileged and, you know, suburban areas, and people all walks of life. They give me love and respect, and I show love and respect everywhere I go. And I love and respect the craft of this music that I make. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put that same love and respect into teaching this system. And I'm gonna put the same love and respect into being a sales affiliate of the Moorish American Travel Document. So we round back to the I Don't Recall song, the Moorish American Travel Document. That's our key in North America to claiming our state, getting in our proper person, and stepping up to the nobility that we are in our conduct, how we treat each other, how we implement government, and how we handle business. Everything has to be elevated. There's levels to everything, but the key right now, 2024, if you are of Moorish pedigree, meaning indigenous, meaning copper skin, down to chocolate skin, your mama, your grandmama said y'all was part Blackfoot, Cherokee, Lakota, Chickasaw, Washita, all the family names, feathers and feathers, feathers and fezzes, yeah, all clans united. But what identification do you have right now? Who made it? Was it the invaders? The corporate fiction? Because that's their property. The Moorish American Travel Document is private trust property. It is a travel document. We got our own now, man. Get yours. Go to puredejour.com. Get you a Matt D. You can go to my Superpreneur 007 on Instagram. You go to King Fuji on Facebook. You can go to Pure De Jour Nation on Facebook. You can go Pure De Jour Nation on Instagram. Get at me. If you don't want to use the WebEx, send me a DM and we'll exchange numbers, and then we can talk on the phone and I'll walk you through the process. But you definitely want to get you a Matt D. You might want to get your We the People travel document as well, because you can get both if you're the Morse pedigree. And if you of the Turkish pedigree, you can get the We the People. Separating yourself from that corporate fiction is one of the most important things you can do for your life and the life of your children and your family. Because they got some things in store. They trying to kill us, man. And are you going to let it happen? Or are we going to band together in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice and step on up to the nobility? Because it's in you. It ain't on you. It's in you. Believe it. It's in your DNA. We are the nobility of this land, and they don't want us to know. They do not want us to know that we are the supreme jurisdiction, Turtle Island, North, South, and Central America. Just saying. However long it takes, just know that I'm here to help. I appreciate you, Sharif Nine Feathers Bay, for taking the idea to manifest it into reality. And I'm so glad that you did it where you did it, in the manufacturing mecca of the world, at China. Like, they make the most products out of anybody, and you in the right spot. And you already know, if you was here on the land, you would have to have a private army or something, man, because, yeah, this is the great work, though. This is the great work. We all have a part to play, but getting your own identification, separating yourself from their jurisdiction, because we are the supreme. We the people are the supreme jurisdiction. Know that. That's what they don't want you to know. But more and more people are waking up to that fact. And I'm going to post this video. They might take it down, but guess what? I'm going to share this video, even privately, if they take it down off of their networks and whatnot. I'm going to save this one for the archives and just pass it around and get it to as many people as possible. You know, think about it. We were born with a target on our back. So there ain't nothing to be afraid of. Like, well, they gonna come after you. Well, they already after you. They poisoning the food because they sneak, because they trying to do it in the most roundabout way. Because if they they kill us off right away, then there's no way that they can make any money. There's no way to profit. You know, they want to kill us slowly with all this stuff so that they can charge us to pay for these different so-called medications that are also designed to kill you slowly. So I'm not gonna get too deep into all of that. The point is, bump that I don't recall. Make sure you go to Pure de Jour Nation on Instagram or Facebook, or go to puredejour.com. Or if you know me personally, hit me up and I will help you get your Morse American travel document, your We the People travel document, and I got some game for you too. My personal experience. I'm not going to show you nothing that I haven't personally done, but I got proof, facts, and receipts too. So I'm out here. So one love, everybody. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. This is King Fuji, a.k.a. Rising Sun. Bump that music. I don't recall. 2024. Let's get it.